You say you want to control your mind, but one tiny notification sound can control your whole day. You talk about willpower and discipline and focus, yet a little red dot on a screen can pull your attention faster than any thief on the street. Then you walk around saying, "My mind is weak. My generation is broken." No, your mind is not weak. It is untrained. Remember this line, because I will come back to it again and again. Let me tell you a scene. It is 1893 in Chicago. Swami Vivekananda is walking near a river. A group of young guys are standing there with an air gun. They are trying to shoot at eggshells floating on the water. The river is moving. The shells are moving up and down with the current. They shoot, they miss, they shoot again, they miss again. They laugh and joke and blame the wind. Vivekananda watches quietly for a while. Then he walks up to them and says, "May I try?" He takes the gun. He aims once. He fires 12 times, 12 shots, 12 hits. Every shell is broken. The boys are stunned. They ask him, "How long have you been practicing shooting? How many years?" He smiles and says, "I have never used a gun before today, but I have trained my mind, and a trained mind can learn anything. Today you are not standing by a river with an air gun. You are sitting with a phone and a laptop and 1,000 moving eggshells, emails, reels, comments, ads, arguments. Everything is floating across your screen. You keep firing your attention at all of them and you hit nothing. If Vivekananda spoke to you today, he would not sound soft or polite. He would not say, 'Poor you.' He would talk like an engineer who is tired of excuses. Direct, practical, clear. So let us talk like that. 7 simple principles for mind control. Not magic, not fantasy, just laws. You follow them. Your mind changes. You ignore them. Nothing changes. And remember, your mind is not weak. It is untrained. Principle 1. Your mind is always chasing pleasure. So give it the right place to find it. Right now, your mind thinks pleasure means scrolling. Pleasure means junk food. Pleasure means drama and outrage. Work means pain. Study means boredom. Discipline means torture. As long as your mind believes this, you will never want control. Because who wants to run away from what they think is happiness? Notice the truth in your own life. After 3 hours of scrolling, you do not feel full. You feel empty and tired. After 1 hour of deep, focused work, you feel strangely peaceful and strong. That calm energy is the real pleasure your mind is starving for. So stop treating your work like punishment. Choose one goal that matters and bring your joy and creativity there. Turn focus itself into your dopamine. Make your mind a hunter that enjoys chasing one clear target. Your mind is not weak. It is just used to cheap rewards. Principle 2. Mind control does not mean zero thoughts. It means powerful thoughts. People imagine mind control like a blank white screen. No thought, no noise, nothing. That is not what Vivekananda lived. His mind was not empty. His mind was unlocked. He chose his thoughts the way an engineer chooses tools. Clear, sharp, useful. Mind control means you decide which thoughts get paid with your attention. You choose thoughts that make you stronger. You stop feeding thoughts that make you smaller. When your mind says, "I cannot focus. I am not enough. This is too hard," answer it like an engineer. Do not say, "I am useless." Say, "Interesting. Under what conditions do I focus better? Do I focus better at a different time of day? With my phone in another room? With music off? With a clear desk? You are debugging your life instead of abusing yourself. You do not worship your weak thoughts. You investigate them. Principle 3. Guilt and complaining are the cancer of the mind. Cut them fast. Guilt says, "It is all my fault. I am garbage. I always mess up." Complaining says, "It is never my fault. The world is garbage. The system is rigged." One voice attacks you. One voice attacks the world. Both voices steal your power. Be honest. How many hours have you lost replaying your mistakes? How many nights have you wasted ranting in your head about people and politics and systems you will never touch? Vivekananda would tell you, These are not noble emotions. They are excuses dressed as honesty. You messed up. Own it. Learn. Fix what you can. Then drop the guilt. You see a problem outside. Either act or drop the complaint. But do not sit in the dark, poisoning your own mind. Mind control is not for people who enjoy feeling like victims. Mind control is for people who are ready to take responsibility. Your mind is not weak. It is drowning in guilt and blame. Principle 4. Whatever you repeat becomes your mental software. Most people repeat only one thing: negative thoughts, anger, jealousy, old hurt. They replay the same painful scene again and again. They practice being miserable. No wonder it feels natural. There is another way to use repetition. Next time anger rises, do not jump straight into action. Pause and name it. Inside say, "This is anger. It is not my master." Feel it in the body like a wave. Watch it. Do not obey it. The first time you do this, you might still explode. The second time, you may slow down a little. The 10th time, you are already a different person. According to Vivekananda, every time you watch a negative thought, instead of acting blindly on it, you weaken that pattern. You are rewriting the code. That is mind engineering. Simple, hard, real. Principle 5. Your imagination is a machine. Point it in the right direction. Almost all of your anxiety comes from misusing imagination. You get a late text. You get left on scene. Your boss writes, "We need to talk." A small thing happens in reality. A giant horror movie happens in your head. You see your whole future ruined. You imagine people laughing at you. You imagine losing everything. The event is tiny. The stress is huge. The same imagination that builds hell can also build a ladder. Instead of imagining everything going wrong, practice imagining yourself facing the problem with clarity. Your exam, your meeting, your breakup. See yourself calm and steady in that scene. Hear yourself speaking clearly. Feel your body relaxed. This is not fantasy escape. Top athletes do this before a game. They mentally rehearse success. Do the same with your mind. Teach your nervous system a new story. Your mind is not weak. It is running the wrong simulation. Principle 6. Stay away from extremes. Balance is power. If you sleep half the day and avoid effort, your mind becomes dull and heavy. You feel slow and foggy. Then guilt eats you from inside, and you sink deeper. If you never rest and brag that you grind 24/7, your mind becomes like a shaking camera. Always moving. Never still long enough to see clearly. If you think about everything 10 times, you cannot focus on one thing. Your attention is broken into 1,000 pieces. Vivekananda's advice is simple. No extremes. Give your body enough rest, but not laziness. Give your work enough energy, but not obsession. Give your mind enough thinking, but not endless noise. Think like an engineer tuning a machine. Too little voltage and nothing runs. Too much and it burns. Control is in the middle. Principle 7. Master your senses and your mind. Then you quietly influence the world. A person who cannot control their own reactions has no real power. They can shout, they can post, they can act important. Inside they are a slave of every impulse. The one who can sit still when others shake. The one who can listen when others panic. The one who can choose a response instead of vomiting emotion. That person starts to bend reality around them. Mind control is not about dominating other people. It is about no longer being dominated by your own chaos. When you master your body and your senses and your mind, you become someone people feel safe around. They can trust your presence. They can lean on your clarity. Your mind is not weak. It is waiting for that level of training. Vivekananda gives 3 tools to end with: practice, detachment, devotion. Practice means you do not just listen and move on. You pick one small exercise and you do it every day. 5 minutes of reading with your phone in another room, or watching one wave of anger without acting, or 5 minutes of visualizing yourself steady and clear. Detachment means you do the work, but you do not torture yourself over the result. You treat your mind like a lab, not a courtroom. If something works, you keep it. If it fails, you adjust. No drama. Devotion means remembering something higher than your comfort. Maybe God, maybe truth, maybe your family. Maybe the simple wish to leave this world better than you found it. When practice and detachment and devotion come together, your mind becomes a laser, focused, stable, deep. Now, do not wait for some perfect Monday to start. Do not wait until you feel strong and ready. Right after this video, try a 5-minute experiment. Turn your phone on silent, leave it in another room, sit on a chair, feel your feet on the ground, take 10 slow breaths. Then do one small task with full attention. Read one page. Write one honest paragraph. Clean one small space in your room. Your mind will try to run. You will feel the urge to check something. Smile and say inside, "No, come back. We are training now." Because your mind is not weak. It is untrained. Train it like this every day, not with self-hatred, but with the quiet fire of Vivekananda behind you. One day you will look back and realize, the same mind that once dragged you like a dog on a leash now walks beside you like a strong, loyal friend. That is real freedom, and that is the mind you were born to build.